Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra. How are you this amazing morning? And let me know if you can hear me and see me. I don't want anything to be wrong with my audio. If I have to put my headphones on, let me know. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Julie. How are you? That's the light. I was like, what's in my ear? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. That's not my song. That's Tab and Chant song. But it's nice. I still love it. I still love it. How's everybody doing? How are you doing this morning? So today is our Freestyle Friday or Free for All Friday. And we can discuss anything. There's no specific topic or anything. We are just going to go over everything that we did for the week. And then we are going to also see what we're going to do for the following week to be better, to do better, to get better results. So good morning, Kendra. How's everything going? TGI Friday. I hear that, Julie. I hear that. So were you guys in the class yesterday with Jasmine, the Shopify class? Let me know if you were in the class yesterday with us. And if you enjoyed it, tell me all about it. Great. How about you? I'm amazing. Living the dream, living the dream, living the dream. Yes, great class. Is there anything that you took away from the class that you're going to apply to your Shopify store? I'm telling you, Jasmine really has a gift to make it simpler, to simplify how to use that platform. Because I tell you, I am so not a fan of that platform. So not a fan of that platform. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I wasn't in the class, but I plan to join this weekend. Okay. Okay. Well, the class will still be up for 24 hours. And if you're a part of the Honor Society, you'll be able to have access to that class all the life of the website. But yeah, it'll be up for 24 hours. So it'll come down tonight at 7. Yep. Makes me want to switch to Shopify. And not to mention, Shopify also gives you capital. So if once you have orders coming in, Shopify also will offer you capital so you could start building the business, expanding. Let's see. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Betty Rose. Class was amazing. Yes, tell me all about it, Betty Rose. Tell me what you are taking away from it. And do you have a Shopify store? Julie, what platform are you using right now? Babe, you're making so much noise. I have 2 stores. Oh, okay. Oh, BigCommerce. Oh, BigCommerce like me. Yes. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna switch, but she's making it look nice. I may try to do another site and do it on something and do it on Shopify. But it's looking good. It's looking good over there. I can make better menus, the discount pop up in the gallery. Awesome. Were you playing with that yesterday, or is that what you're going to do for the weekend? And also, I want to know what you guys are going to do for the weekend. Good morning, Kitty-O. Who is Kitty-O? Good morning. Good morning. How are you this amazing morning? The sun is shining. So I guess I better get to watering my garden this morning because I didn't water it yesterday. And they said we were supposed to have some rain today, but maybe I'll just get to watering it and do it anyway. Yes. So everybody has their work cut out for them this morning. I see. Yes. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning. Good morning, Pearl. How are you? I'm making a poppy trolls cake for tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Hattie. Good morning. How are you? I say it in the same way every day, right? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? It's my singy song thing. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. I caught the replay last night after I popped in. So good. I was up until midnight adding the product tags. There you go. There you go. I'm telling you, just that one little percent, 1% is going to help you every single day. That 1%. It definitely will. So Hetty, did you catch the class yesterday? Let me see. Pearl, did you catch the class? Yesterday's class was about Shopify, and there is a part one, and the part one is in the Honor Society. So if you did miss the first part, which is the basic introductions on how to do everything and put your logo in and stuff like that, she did that on the first class. On the second class, she was a little bit more detailed on things that you can do or add to your store. I didn't even know. I mean, I asked if you could, but you could change the background of the store. And when she did that, it made the whole thing like pop. Like she had it clean, simple, and sleek, like just white. And then she changed it to the gradient in the background, and it looked so nice. So nice. Um, I've been stuck on them tags for a month. Let me tell you, I was when I started with the Shopify store, because I started Bubble Babes University there. I I was on chat like every freaking minute I needed to change something. I was on chat every minute. Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning. How are you doing, sunshine? Yeah, the chat feature was my best friend, because let me tell you, I was not, good morning, Kay. I couldn't understand it. It was the language, especially when she got to a point on the class yesterday, and it had to change. I forgot what it was. It's like, is the value equal or less than this? And it has to do, I was like, okay, you lost me. This is where Shopify loses me. It's that language on how to the value and all of that other stuff. So I was like, that's where I'm lost at. But she simplified it, and she showed an easier way to do it, which made me, I was like, oh, okay, that's even better. I was like, because this shouldn't be that hard to make a sale. But she fixed it. She fixed it. Jasmine is an awesome teacher. She definitely is. She definitely is. Good morning, Kay and Kelly. Good morning. Yes, yes, and yes. So does everybody in here put a 1 in the chat if you have a site already, and put a 2 if you don't have your site yet. Put a 1 in the chat if you have your website up, and put a 2 if you don't yet, and you're working on it. All right, y'all. The ones popping up. Everybody got their site together. All right, all right. And how many of you guys? One-ish. We got to get that one popping, Kay. We got to get what's the goal, Kay, for your the date to have it one? What's the date? All right, everybody has websites. Let me see. Let's do a check-in. Let's see what your websites are looking like. If you want me to check your website, and I'm not going to do an audit or anything, I just want to see it. Put your website down in the chat, and I'm going to go to it and check it out. Oh, I wonder if I could. Oh, I can't. Maybe. Let me see. Let me see if I could do it. I'm gonna test this out. Sharing screen is easiest with 2 monitors. Okay, let's see. Let's see. A window. All right. Good morning, DC. How are you? How are you this amazing morning? All right, somebody, let me see your website. Let me see. Who wants to share their website? Good morning. I have so much stuff I'm trying. Shopify is hard. It definitely is hard. And Shopify, like I said, Shopify is one of the things that I am not I can say that I did not fully get it. It fully did it did I did not get sold to Shopify yet. I need to take better pictures of my products. Okay, so let's get going. Let's see. Let's see. Somebody wants to share their site. I'm alive. I'm awake, alive, and well. So happy I made it to the live this morning. Yes, because you a vampire. You stay up all night. You staying up all night. So how's everybody? And DC, what's going on with the website? Is it only Etsy or do we have websites? Everybody, nobody wants to put their website up? So let's see. Kendra, we need to take better pictures. So how are we going to take better pictures? Let's this is the closeout for the week so we could be refreshed. So next week or starting this weekend, we start putting these things in action. So we're going to see what we need to do and start putting those things in actions for this weekend and for next week so that we can be improved. Yeah, so we can be improved and we can be better. We could just be better. Grinding, friend. I know that's right. I know that's right. I have mine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My website is, let's see. I want you guys to take note of what you have to do because if you write it and you see it, you're more likely to do it. Write it down so you can see what you need to do so that you cross these things off. I gave you my website. You gave it to me where? I'm just put it in the link so I could just click it and I could put it to the screen. Um, let me see. I know I need improvement. We all need improvement. We all need improvement, Tina. Good morning, Tina. We all need it. It's not something that's ever going to change. If you're not improving, you're not growing, right? So it's always going to be something that we're going to need, period, right? But what we need to work on to be better, we can start. And you know what I'm saying? And we could start taking those steps and start making taking those actions so that we can get them done. So that is what I want to accomplish for this week. I got to do the same. I have my whiteboard is full of post-its, full of post-its. Good morning, Laura. Good morning. I have so much to do, and on each post-it, I have about 3 things to do on each post-it. So I know I know how it feels. I know because like I said too, I have things that I said that I wanted to do that I still keep pushing back because I moved something else up on my priority as opposed to the things that were supposed to be done like a month or you know what I'm saying? So I am going to focus. I have to focus and get things in order so that I can be properly prepared and do the things and be the example, lead by example, and have the things ready that I said was going to be ready at said dates. So I still have lots to do. So does anybody need help with anything in particular? Does anybody need help with anything in particular? I know Kendra said she needs to take better pictures, right? I think that's who said that, Kendra. So if you need to take better pictures, Kendra, what could we do to take better pictures? Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Lois. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. All right, let me see. Melodic sense. Get him more props and such. Look around the house. Don't let that hold you back. Look around the house, see what you have, and see what you can do with what you have. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find everything you need in the house if you just think about it and look around and just remember. Good morning, Miss Quell. Um, you remember that everything is going to be inside that little square, so it just needs to look good inside this little square. Just needs to look good inside the little square. You still didn't, your X is still too dark. Your X is still black. Unless you change your box, Yazzie Faye. Unless you change your box to white or something, I think your X is never going to show up. That's what you was talking about, right? When the pop-up comes up. Dollar Tree make you a display boyfriend. That's right. That's right. You can, let me see. Oh, finding better angles. Let me see. I'm trying to show this screen. Let me see. It's not letting me do it. It's showing the wrong screen. I needed to show the other screen. Stop screen. Window. All right, let's try it again. I sure do plan on going there. Check around and see what you have. Check around. Go to the supermarket, get some fruits. And or you could just do the white background, cut the background out, and then do a background from Canva. But that may, let me see if I can get to this window. If I cannot get to this window, then I cannot share my screen. You know what? I think if I just go to the screen. All right, let me just do this. All right. I have to up. Yes, Yazzie Faye, because your website is still the same. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, I can see. All right. So this is Yazzie Faye's website. And we have to customize it. I cut my background out and want to still add a whole bunch of matter of fact, just don't go to mine. Oh, let me see. And don't be offended, please don't. Should you plan on going there? My problem is I want everything but the product and you better stop putting stuff in your pictures then, DC. I have to update all my pics. I'll check it out today. Cut out my background. Wait, I cut my background out and want to still add a whole bunch of matter. Just don't go to my I mean, I didn't change anything last night or recently either. I need a whole photographer. You are a whole photographer. Take the candles with you, Yazzie Faye. If you are out in nature, it's somewhere where you can maybe eating or something like that. Take them with you. This is content. You could take these pictures at home. Oh, I like this. Restoring balance through scent and sound with a touch of moisture. Um, I think we already said this picture should be your stuff. Yours. Where's that picture that you use? You could put that here. That black one that the when you was putting the candle down, that one would be great for right here. I used to take mine to IKEA. I know that's right. Just go right there into Home Goods, all those places, take your stuff and prop it right in there and take some pictures. Outsourcing my butt off. All right, so it's very clean. We already know that. We already know. And we already basically, we already know. We already know the pictures got to be the same size. So make sure that when you are putting your pictures in, you put them in at, I think they have to be a square. So make sure that they're a square and not cropped out, because if they're cropped out like this, it's going to give you a shape like this. And then all of the pictures are not going to be the same. And we know that we got to change all of these pictures. So if you could have something like this one, self-love, and have your candle somewhere over there, that'd be bomb. Yes, it's a whole mess, DC, a whole mess. And this right here, where you have luxury lotion candles, this should not be pillar candles. This should be a hand, it should be a body, it should be oil in the hands, it should be maybe a video of oil dripping from the candle in this section right here. Yes, that this needs to change, because this is like maybe spa vibes, maybe pillar candle vibes, but it's definitely not a lotion candle vibe. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have that look, and it should kind of be sultry. Are you showing, are my comments showing? No, I didn't see it yet. Let me see. See, this is why I'm hiring people. All these details drive me crazy. All you got to do is take notes and add them, Yazzie Faye. Take notes and add them. If you add them and you change them yourself, you're not going to need somebody to do this, because you have somebody set up your website, and you don't want to have somebody take control of something and you got to wait, and you at the mercy of them to release your stuff in a timely manner. So you want to make sure that you can create, you can do these elements, and as you need to, tweak things or whatever, then you may want to incorporate somebody. But as of right now, these changes are so small, and that is going to be a bill that you don't necessarily need, because you can make these tweaks yourself. Oh, I was scrolling up your thing, and I meant to scroll up the comments. Nope, I didn't see your comments. I don't see them in there. Nope, nope, nope. They're not showing, Betty Rose. I don't see it. Good morning, Khalida. Good morning, Jamie. Exactly. This is driving me insane. Do not let it drive you crazy. Do not let it drive you crazy. Yeah, as you sitting here right now, you could have easily took this picture and made it the picture that I'm talking about. The picture that is similar to this. I think the same person who took this picture could be that picture in your main. Where where did it go? And I have the same thing about these pictures. These regular generic pictures should be your pictures. But this picture here could be your main picture, or the other one, I think when it's lit, this could be the main picture. And all you have to do is switch out the other picture. All you have to do is switch this one out, this main one, and put that one there. And then the part where you have the luxury candles, put you using it or somebody using it, or maybe a body with oil on it, maybe something like that. That should be there. And your collections should give a different picture. It could, matter of fact, it could just be a black and a music note and then have the collection like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be black and gold music notes, like black with faded music notes on here, or music or paper, sheet paper, whatever you call it, sheet music. You could put that here and then put the collections right on top. That way, this is like this, how you got the Royal Boss right across this, it wouldn't show like that. This is the remix shop now. This is the remix. What is this is the remix? I can't, but Jasmine can. Can you Photoshop your candles into some of those pictures? That's what I'm saying, right? I like the customers. I would probably put the customers. I would move this up in between the other two, like in between where you have the shop now and the next part. I would probably put it down there too. I mean, in between that. But if you look at your website, if you look at your website, Yazzie Faye, where it make you want to buy from you? Where to make you want to buy from you? I think this part should probably go up at the top because this is saying exactly what your candles are, and it gives a description. So I'm thinking maybe this could kind of be at the top as opposed to this. So that's what I see. I'm at work heading to another building right now. I'm taking notes through my phone, in my phone. Okay, okay. Good morning, Travis. Good morning. All right, Betty Rose, I did not see your comments. Does anybody else want me to look at their site? Yazzie Faye, you don't have many changes to make. The only changes you have to do is personalize your photos. But you already knew that. Change the photos, Yazzie Faye. Change them, girl. Change them, Miss Lady. Let me remove that. Simple, easy. So now who said they need help with the photos and the angles? Let me see what kind of photos you are taking, and maybe we can give maybe a tip or two so that you can apply it and see if that works out better for you. Yes? Would you like to try that? Hey, Lois. All right, so let me see. Somebody put your IG in the chat. I won't put it up on the screen. Maybe I will put it up on the screen, but that way I could point to things and show you with my clicker. That was me, and yes. Okay, so let me see. What's the page? Do you want me to look over the website or the Instagram? I do. I need an overhaul. We all do. That's okay. That's okay. So we just here to make a few adjustments, and then we're gonna fix it. A few adjustments to get it right, and then we'll ready to go. Ready to go. So who wants to put their business in the chat, and I can look at your website. Okay, Lois, what's the website? All right, Yazzie Faye. Let me write. Here I go writing on small pieces of paper again. But this is my message for you. Yes. I don't know what's happening with my chat. I can see some things. I can't see everything. I can see I can see what you just wrote. All right, Lois, what's the website? I'm ready. All right, so Travis went up first. Nikki, I keep posting my website. I don't see it. It's not even coming up. What is going on with my chat? I am not seeing it at all. I love your optimism, Nikki. I'm super stressed right now with all of the things that I want to do in preparation for the holiday season, and it's wearing on me. Thank you for always uplifting me. You are welcome. Listen, don't let the holidays take you out. Do not let the holidays stress you out. If you do not want to offer holiday scented products, or you want to offer one or two holiday scented products, feel free to do that. Don't feel like you have to stop everything that you do in order to add a whole holiday collection, right? I don't do that. I may add a few things here and there, but I'm not giving you a whole real collection of something. There'll be a few things. I don't want to be committed to it, and I don't want to be stuck with it. So if that is the problem, Khalida, what you do is make bundles of the stuff that you do. Make bundles of your bestsellers. Make bundles, and maybe do a feature with the holiday scent. Don't go crazy. Don't wear yourself out with that, because you don't want to be stuck with things that are not going to sell. What's selling, do more of what's selling, and what is not, don't worry about. Right? Stop doing those things so you can focus more on the things that are working. So if you need to put your bestsellers in a holiday box, put your bestsellers in a holiday box. There you go. That's holiday right there. You gave a bundle, you upsold, and you also have something that you're not committed to. You didn't create a whole bunch of products and you're not waste, but utilize a whole bunch of resources and ingredients and things like that to create this thing. You don't necessarily have to do that, right? Make it something super simple, super easy. Don't make yourself go crazy about it, right? Incorporate a few things. Maybe you want to say, I'll add two holiday scents. Two holiday scents is doable, then do two holiday scents. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. And then what you can go crazy with is your packaging, right? So you could put it in, like I said, nice boxes. You could do nice bundles, and you could even do holiday themed labels, but it's still the same product, right? So should it not sell, you could take that label off and put the regular label right back on. Does that make sense? Fix it, Jesus. I think YouTube is hating. I think so too, because I'm legit. I'm not seeing it on my phone, and I'm not seeing it on the computer. I'm legit not seeing the chat. Did mine come up? Nope. I posted mine earlier. No, nobody's is coming up. Can you send it to me in a private chat? Um, you just make the packaging holiday themed. Exactly. Exactly. Did mine come up? Nope. I posted mine earlier too. Or I barely even make it to the holidays. Maybe a pick here and there. That's right. Yes. Yes. I was originally doing monthly releases, but releases, but never had enough time to focus on a release. Now I'm trying to move into seasonal releases. Good morning, D. Okay, Lois, yours came up. Oh, maybe if you don't, did y'all put www? I don't know, because I just seen Lois just pop up, and she doesn't have the www dot. Um, okay, so Khalida, do you have a plan? Yes or no? Do you have a plan for these scents that you are selling, or do you want to sell? Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. Let's see. Okay. Nope, nothing in my private chat. This is ridiculous. Like, I really can't see what's going on. Nope, there's nothing there. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Khalida, do you have a plan? Do you have all of the products that you want to make? Do you have everything you need to make them? Do you have the scent list? And do you have the packaging for those? Since you want to do a seasonal release, do you have those things in order? If you have those things in order, then it's about execution. Yes or no? Kind of, I have so many fragrances, but I have, so now you need to narrow it down. So the plan, you can't plan until you know what you're doing, right? Because people can't see what you have. Are you doing a pre-release? A pre-sale? Are you doing a pre-sale? So narrow down, first things first. Don't get yourself stressed out, right? First things first, narrow down your 3 fragrances that you know that you're going to use. You have so many, don't worry about the so many, worry about the 3 that you're going to use. What are you making with those 3 products? Are you working? Because I could pull you up too. I could pull you right up on the screen and you can go and I could talk to you in real time. YouTube be blocking the sites. That's probably it because I didn't see anybody's website. Okay, let me go to bequenched.com. Do you want me to show it on the screen or no? Let me know if you want me to show it. If you do, I'll show it. If not, I'll just talk through it. I sent it to your IG chat. It's no ED. It's just a D. Don't pull me up right now. I'm under construction. Oh, no, no, no. I'm talking about Be Quench, but I'm just talking to you about your the release with the 3 cents. Do you know what you're making with the 3 cents? Yes, we are a tribe. That's right. That's right. Wax melts can also be an option for holiday themed items. Yes, but if that's something that you want to do. Wax is very hard to come by these days. So when you get them, you're going to have to when you get them, you're going to have to stock up whenever you go shopping because 464, if that's one of the waxes that you use, it's going to be difficult to find. And more the popular waxes are going to be more difficult to find. I have 4 main products, but D wants me to release a new product. All right, so I'm not gonna conflict with that because if I know if you worked with D gave you a plan. So you need to just start to execute because I know she gave you a plan of action and I know she gave you some ideas and tips and all of that. So I don't want to interfere with what's going on with what she already said, but you let's talk offline. Let's talk offline or I'm gonna pull you up so we can talk. Um are your skinny mini travel sizes selling? Are they selling? Okay, so Lois, first thing, the picture is too big. The pictures on the carousel, they're too big. Because on my computer screen, I see the tops of the picture, but it's not even the full screen. So it should kind of fit into my website. Not my website, my screen smaller than this. Haven't released them yet. All right. We need to have a chat, Khalida, because Let me see something. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. Yes. Okay. So first things first, Lois, the pictures needs to be a little bit smaller. Let me add it to my screen. All right. So you see how big the pictures are? And I have to scroll down to see what you have here. The picture should be smaller. I would, I would with the like it's scrolling too fast. The oatmeal picture, the oatmeal soap, I think that is. Why is it not moving? Do you have one of those honey stick things? Okay, so that's oatmeal and honey. I would put a oatmeal and honey soap on oatmeal and I would take the picture because it's for the aesthetic, right? So I would take one of those and not just have them all here in the picture like this. I would take one soap or maybe two soap, put it on a bed of oatmeal, maybe drizzle some honey on it or whatever, give it a look, and zoom in real good and take the picture like that. It doesn't need the label on it, just needs to have the soap there just for the idea. You can maybe even do something, have a little suds with the oatmeal and honey and have that in your hand and take a picture. That would also be cute. You want to give people the idea of buying and smelling and, you know, getting the idea with their eyes before they actually get the product. So that'll help with the aesthetic a little bit. So I mean, just those type of pictures in the carousel, especially something like that for content. I would do something like that. The sugar scrub, I would probably put it on the body or in the hand. Good morning, Kara. I would do something like that. The candles, I would probably take the lid off and again set the scene for the candle, and that would be what I would use. So if these are the products that you want to use in the carousel, then I would make them a little bit more of a scene setter kind of thing, as opposed to just showing the product like this. Like give it an give it give them a view of, you know what I'm saying, of what it could look like. Buttered rum, make it something, you know, show some caramelly stuff, or you know what I mean, like just have it, and then just take one of the candles and you can just, and this is a tip, right? You can, let me take that down for a second. You can take, it doesn't necessarily have to be the actual item that you guys are selling. You know what I'm saying? Like you could take one of your testers, you could take one of the, you know, as long as it's the same packaging and it's the same color, just change the labels. You don't have to wait, like, okay, I gotta wait till this label. I gotta wait. No, 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 no. Just put one label on one side, turn that thing around, put another label on that side, take those labels off, and slap the other labels on there if that's what you have to do, so that you can get the content that you need. And then you could change it around, and you know that that's not one of the candles that you're selling, so you don't feel bad with getting some stuff on it, like getting a little caramel or cream or whatever on there. You just know that I'm just gonna wipe this off. This is not for my customers anyway. You could light it, you can do all kinds of stuff with it, because that's not the actual candle that you're going to sell. Right? So that's a tip for you guys, so you don't have to feel like, a lot of people like, I can't take pictures because I don't have labels on it. Flip that thing around and put the other label on there. Nobody knows if that's the right label on the right candle. Nobody knows that for sure, so don't even worry about that. Just make sure it's the packaging and you just put your label on it. Right? So, okay, so we need smaller pictures and we want some more vivid visuals of, hey, thank you, of the photo of the product itself, right? But you want it to be crisp and clear. Crisp and clear. If you need to, remember, we set the scene with the dollar store stuff, right? Get you whatever background you want, make you a counter, make you a whatever, take it outside if you want, and use the natural lighting to give you the aesthetic. I mean, not give you the aesthetic, to give you the crisp picture. Because when you take pictures outside, I'm telling you, there's something about taking pictures outside that gives you such a crisp, clean, sharp image. Also, can we get also can we get a MailChimp class? And does anyone use Hootsuite? I did use Hootsuite. I need to I need to redo mine because my accounts got messed up. And so now I gotta fix it. But I stopped using it because the post was going to my personal and I wanted it to go to my business. So now I had to fix that one. Facts. Yes. So all you have to do, and then also, like I said, you don't need, and since you have like the Bath and Body, you don't necessarily need to be in a dope bathroom, right? That's a plus, but you don't necessarily need to be in a dope bathroom. You could just take, matter of fact, if you need to, they have the tile at Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, sorry. They have the tile at Dollar Tree. So you could do the subway tile and you could do everything against the tile. So if you held it and you have the white subway tile, it still gives the idea of a bathroom. Remember, I also told you that you can spray paint those tiles. So spray paint it if you wanted to make it your color of your, your brand colors, and you wanted to change that tile, spray it, and you can take pictures of your products holding it up. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a wall and a bottom, like a wall and a counter. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could just be the wall, and you just hold it up in your hand and you could take the picture, or you hold it and you hold the Bluetooth clicker and click the picture, and then you can move and do whatever you need to do with that, right? And look, you can make it look professional too, like an aesthetic photo. Yep. Yep. Also try taking pictures on portrait mode. Yes, because on portrait mode, it fades out the background. Lois, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, customers want to see the product. Make sure you clean your cameras too. And make sure that you put, when you take your pictures, because this bugs me. First of all, I know how I am when I'm putting labels on products. I know that my eyesight it's not even my eyesight, it's just my placement, period, right? I know sometimes my stuff is askew. When you are doing it for your photos, please make sure that your labels are as centered as they can be, or properly placed as they can be, or give the illusion that it is. Because when it's crooked, I'm looking at people's stuff like, why, sis, why is it crooked? You know what I mean? So just make sure that it is properly placed. Oh, and cleaning the product itself. Make sure that it's clean. There's no fingerprints. There's no smudges. A lot of the times people in their candles and things like that, there's smudges in them. Make sure that you wipe all that stuff off. Wipe all that stuff off. Keep you a little microfiber cloth next to you, or cotton glove or something that is going to help you to wipe the stuff off. And I'm tired of seeing foggy pictures. You are killing your own business. All right, Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth, and welcome. Me and MailChimp beefing right now. Why? Why? Good morning, Bridget. Good morning. Thank you. Yes. So you're giving an aesthetic. So think outside the box. Think of visuals. Think of, like, go to Pinterest. Look at how, oatmeal soap looks like. If somebody is doing, like, if somebody in a bigger company, how they doing it, they give you a whole visual. They make it seem like it's an oatmeal bath. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have oatmeal all over the place and their soap just happened to be sitting there, and then they can drizzle, and that would be even good for content too, right? So when you're describing your product and you took the honey and you drizzled it across the oatmeal, and I mean, you're never going to use it again, but it still gives it a look. It's a vibe, right? You want people to envision what that soap could possibly smell like and do for your skin, and la da 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 da. So that is another thing that you can do. And again, you don't have to, as long as you have the bottle and the color of the product in the bottle or the jar, don't worry about if it's the actual product, because again, nobody's going to know that. Nobody's going to know. Yes, Lois, we are going to need different pictures. I won't say better or worse, but they just need to be different. And we need something about your website to say Be Quenched is what. I don't know anything about Be Quenched. Looking at the website, all I see, it says about and products, but on the first picture, use that to say Be Quenched is da 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 da. Use it to say something brief and quick at the top, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what you sell by just looking at this until I scroll down halfway down the line. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so you see your logo right here. Now, all I see is this at the top. And I love you have a banner here. That's good. But then I don't know anything. You could use this space. See where my thing is? You could use this space right here to use to put information about yourself or about the company, but only see the tops of your products. So we want to give it a dope visual. And you have bees. Like, we need to have something with bees. We need to know, what's the tea with the bee, sis? What's the tea with the bee? And then maybe break it up and put a little something here, like a little banner that says something about, purpose or your business. It could be something part of your mission statement, your values. Put that there. Then you can have your section here that you have our collections list. This should be across the way, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how it's like this in 2 columns. Maybe you have to change the columns, but let me see. And then you got popular items. But see how the visual, if you just did this on a white background and you just cut the product out, let's go. If that's what if that's the look that you want to go for, is to just cut the product out so it's just on white. So this a pop, then you could do that and just make a little shadow around it and just put it in the go to Canva, go to logo, put it in the logo, fill the box, cut the background off, and then add the product, and it'll have a white background. And then that way it'll be consistent with everything else. But anything that you use as for description or alternative pictures, those are the pictures where you're going to actually step up the aesthetic. Right? Let me see. So is that something we could work on this weekend, Lois? Let me see. Sherelle, I'm going to check you out in a second. YouTube is blocking. I'm behind on the comments. Ciao. Do not be afraid to look at your competitors and see what they're doing. Look and see what you like and fix it to suit your company. That's always tweak what you see. Don't copy, just tweak it. Haha, I'm left-handed, so it's hard to censor labels. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's wrong with my placement, but I'm always crooked. But I always try to make it look like it's straight, because I know. I'm trying to connect it to everything, and I just don't know where I'm going wrong, and the letters aren't being sent. I have to. Okay, so are you doing the paid version? DC, let me know if you're doing the paid version. Paid version. I said paid vision. Start from the line on the bottle and slowly bring it around. It depends, because some bottles and some jars, no matter if you're starting at a certain area, they always go like that or they go like that. Sometimes, but it depends on what kind of labels you're using. I'm always looking at others' website pages, packages when I order from them because I'm always looking for ways to elevate. That's right, not still. That's right. Yes, you need to know it's always a learning process, Lois. I'm that lefty situation too. I cannot. And Canva, you can go to Canva. Good morning, Nini. You can go in Canva. You can go to logo because logo is going to be a square, or you can even go into Instagram posts. That's going to give you a square. Go into that, add your picture on it, make it big, remove the background, and have the background white so that when you bring that picture over to your website, it'll have your photo with the white, crisp white background. There's never going to be, everybody's like, I don't know how to make a white background. Everybody thinks that if you have that white behind it and then you do it, there's some things that you got to do because sometimes your light may not, even though your light may look white, it still gives off a yellow hint, a yellow tinge, right? It's not always completely white. So sometimes you have some work to do. But if you go to take the background out and you make the background white, you'll automatically have that white box with your picture. So, like when you're looking at websites and you see that they have just their item on a white background like that with a little shadow, that is what you're going to give it. That is what you're going to do. I'm writing things down. Awesome. Yes, I can. Okay, let's do it. Let's see and Monday, let's come back and see what we get. And let's see. Because I want to know who you are. You have a dope story. You know what I'm saying? You have a dope name. You have a dope logo. So, Lois, we need to make that connect with your people. We need that to connect with them. They need to know that Be Quench is all the things that you are, right? They need to know, they need to have that Be Quenched experience. So let me see. So we'll just start with that, and then that's gonna take you a while because you got to do your pictures and then your aesthetic pictures. So if you want to show your scrubs, your soap, and your candles, then the things that we said with the tips for the photos, do that. Remember, people buy with their eyes, and you want to make it look like a whole, give them a whole fantasy in their head about the product, right? So let me see. And remember, when you're taking your photos, you only need what's in the square. You only need what's in the square. You don't have to make the whole plate. You don't have to set the whole table up with a whole thing of oatmeal. Take some, put it on a nice little counter plate, whatever. Don't put it on a plate. Put it on a counter. Spread out the oatmeal. Put the picture on there, and like I said, you could drizzle some honey in there. If you got one of those little honey sticks, put one of those in there. If you got a little cute little decorative jar, maybe you want to pour some honey in it just to give it a look. Do it. Do it. Don't let anything stop you from being creative. If you find something that'll be cute to add to that photo, do it. If you find that, if you bought the little $2.99 honey that's in the honey bottle, and or you want to use that because everybody knows that's a honey bottle, then use it. But if you want to make it look like one of those the ones with the little bee wands, use that too. You want to put it in a nice little Dollar Tree, or gravy looking bottle, put it in that. And then you can pour it across, have your nails all nice and done, and pour it across and give it a whole look. Then you can, I'm already, I'm visualizing like a whole scene for this whole oatmeal soap, but but you can do that. Take your time and just create. And you could create, I'm telling you, you could create your own dopeness, your own dope photos. You could do it. You could do it. And you don't need much. Yes, I'm thirsty. Let me see. Right. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. Love that name. Right? The name is dope. It is so dope. We just gotta connect it. We gotta connect it. How come it's not pulling up for me? Again, remember, do not, if you don't have the product, and even if let's go here. Even if the product is not made, let's say you have, let's go with Kalita, right? You have full scent, you have a full package that you want to create. If you are, let's say it's candles, it's body butter, it's whatever. It still looks like your body butter, period, right? It still looks like the same jar, the same lid is coming, but you don't have it made yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Make the label that you're going to have for that particular fall, winter scent. Slap that right there on the jar. There you go. It's already there. You can add that up on your website. You could take your pictures. You can add it for content. You can say that this is coming. You don't have to wait until that thing is made because it already looks like something that you already have. Put that label on it. Give it a scene. Give it a look. And there you go. Right? There you go. Yes, I can. And Miss DC, she good with she has a good commentary. And she's like, yes, I'm thirsty. Yes, do something with that, be quenched. Yes, yes, yes. I love that name. Yes, yes, yes. You could do it, friend. Yes. Make it a holiday label, make a holiday label for my scents. Check. Yes. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta wait until I make it. You'll make it when you make it, when you have to make it, but you could start promoting this thing now. Now. You don't have to wait until you say, okay, I got to get all these products sold, or I got to make sure that I get all these orders out before I even can make this thing. No, not if it's still going to look like, if your holiday stuff's going to still look like that, then no, you don't. Just stick that holiday label on it. Yes. Great information. Thank you. I'm trying to do a Be Quench voiceover. Let me tell you something, and you need DC's voiceovers because besides Nicole, because Nicole give you Jill Scott in a minute. And I'm like, I'm using that. I'm using it. DC is the same way. She is the same. She gives you a whole visual when she's talking about it. So she'll be like, sit down, friend. Sit down, friend. You know about those hush puppies that we had the other night, and she gives you a whole visual of, and she's selling you a candle, and she's selling you a wax melt, but she gave you a whole visual about this dinner that you didn't have, and it's not even food that she's selling, So let's get attach yourself to the visual. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Let me see. It is not let me find you. I'm doing something wrong because it is not letting me find you. Oh, sweet. You know what I did? I put sweet treats. Sweet smells. Good morning, Shanika. I'm in the phase of creating my website and making each product so I can take photos before publishing the site. Okay, so what kind of products are you making, Shanika? Let me see. Let me see what we got. Okay, so we already know we changing the logo. Are we, Sherelle? We need, don't show it, Nikki. Better pictures, closer pictures. They're good, but they could be better. They could be better. And then there's no description. I don't know anything about this, and I wouldn't know that they're wax melts. Nope, I don't know that they're wax melts. It doesn't have anywhere. If you look at the top of it, it doesn't have any thing that says wax melts. This watermelon is dope. It should have been outside, like if you was about to bite it or something. Yeah, you need more details on here. There's no testimonials, there's no information about you, there's no information about the company until you go too far down. There's nothing at the top, there's no carousel, there's no information. Like, utilize your carousels to put information there. Like, you can use your carousel to say you have new products. You can use it to say you have a collection coming up. You can use it to say sign up for your email list. That thing keeps moving. Or you could say, whatever you want, but it keeps moving. But use that. Use your carousel, because then you can show the visual of the stuff that you have. You have such pretty wax melts. We already know that, right? You have such pretty wax melts, but give me the visual. Let me smell it with my eyes. Let me smell it with my eyes. Show me something. Show me the process of you making it looking like a baker or something like that. Show me a messy kind of counter, but strategically messy. Show me that while you're placing, like your hand is placing something on a blueberry on a cannoli, right? Like, show me something like that. Show me like you have I love those clothes, the t-shirt. You still ain't changed the name. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so I love the t-shirt wax melts, right? Put the t-shirt wax melts, you either make a laundry bag, or you could use cotton and then have them scattered in there. Something like that. Give me the idea that it smells like fresh, clean cotton. Bath and Body. Okay. All right. So just tell me what I need to do, work and listening. Okay, so that's what you need to do. That's it. We need a carousel. We need to add the new logo. We need better aesthetic pictures. And then you have the regular one where you could just see what the item is. But and then I need to, because your wax melts are such beautiful foodie kind of things, I need to see textures, and I need to smell it with my eyes. Well, I missed all of this today. We'll go back and listen. Run into another meeting. All right, Latrice. See you later. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And then when I go to the picture, okay. When you go to the picture, the cannoli doesn't show up. The most of the plate shows up and a little bit of the cannoli shows up. Girl, you could kill these cannolis. You could kill these cannolis, show them in the baker's box. If you take the cannoli to the bakery and take some pictures, take the cannoli to outside, like if you're at a fair or something, like take it the extra mile. Take it the extra mile. I got my stamp, but the logo needs to be redone. It did not come out as planned. Okay. All right. So the logo that you have, all right, text me, DM me, Sherelle. DM me. Can you critique my site? Let me see. Travis. Wait, it's not Travis. It's Tahira's. I know it's Tahira's. Let me see. I can't find it now. It's Tahira's what? Oh, there it goes. Tahira's treats. And again, you could sell anything with the way your with the way your sites are looking. You can sell anything. I'm not saying it to bash anybody or to anything, but I'm just saying what's going to trigger people when they come to your site to purchase, right? You want people to be able to look at your site and be like, "Oh, okay, I know where everything is. I know, make it easy and clear." Because like I said, that I was selling soaps and my website was not even as put together as it is right now. When I first started, it was horrible, but my people still purchased. Um, but you want to make sure that, those old people who know about what you had going on and everything, they're gonna ride with you. But the new people, are they gonna know that? No, they're not. So you're gonna have to kind of, like I told you before, you gotta talk to the old people, the new people, and the future people all at the same time. You got to figure out where that common thread is and speak in that language to those people, to everybody, and all three of them at the same time. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. Okay, so um let's see. Do you want me to put it on the screen or no? Just talk through it. Your photos. Who are you using for your website? Let me just scroll down and see. I don't see it. I love your soap stamp. I love your soap stamp. Handcrafted jewelry. There's a lot of empty space on your site. A lot of empty space. I would probably go for a white label, or figure out a way to make your labels to a little bolder, because from the picture, and they might be in person, I don't see it from here, but in the pictures they look a little faded. Help elevate your beauty routine. I would show your products without the tops on them so you can see the texture. I would do that. Some of the stuff is a little wordy, like your values. If you want to do your values, maybe add a page like your about, and do the values there, because it's a little bit wordy. You want something, I mean, you want it to be where you're informing them about who you are, what you do, and what your values are, but you don't want it to be so much so that they're going to just go through it, right? You want it to be something that they see. Some words have to make them snap, right? The honeysuckle photo is cut. I would try to get a carousel so that my pictures could be, not static. They stay there. They're consistently there. They don't move. As I go down your site, everything moves up, right? You want your carousel to stay there. And I should be able to move down the website. Like, it could be that the Tahira's part, the top part is too wide. Remember, if you were there yesterday, I'm Yasmin. Jasmine was talking about taking out some of the padding so that you can make your the top navigation bar thinner. And so I think that's what needs to happen, because there's a lot of white space at the top. It's a lot of white space. And are the colors of the company purple and gold? I am struggling to make a logo. Canva had me in a chokehold. I can't decide. What does your logo look like? Do you have the idea of what you want? Like, what's going on with the logo? And then Travis, is it gold and purple? Because I see gold, purple, and then there's a neon green. The neon green is the first thing I see. So is it gold, purple, and neon green? Those three colors. Okay, so is this the green? Do you have the colors, the exact colors that these are? Do you know the code for these colors so that you can use this same code everywhere? You could use it in your font. You could use it in your promotions. You could use it in your flyers. You can use it in everything. Do you have those colors written down? You need to know. You need to know your color codes. You need to know what your color codes are so that whenever you are using them, they will always be consistent anywhere across the board. Not neon green. I have from Canva. Okay, so if this is not the green, then look to see what your green is and add that color. It'll give you the option to use. You don't have to pick from the temperature color map. You don't have to pick from that. They give you the option to put the code in the bottom somewhere. Like they have those boxes to put the codes in, and just use those to put them in. Okay, so we need a carousel. And who do you use for your website? This honeysuckle, the label is nice, vivid, and bright. I could see that. The other one that says, the other honeysuckle that's down further, I cannot. I cannot. I have to catch the Shopify episode from last night. Yes, I was in band meeting with my son. Okay. Okay. Zyro. I've never heard of Zyro. And then you also need to know who you're selling to. You need to know that. You need to know who you're selling to. You need to know what they look like, what they like to buy, where they like to shop, and look at those other websites and see what those websites look like to get an idea of what to do with your website. Treasures your mind, body, and soul. Tahira's treats and treasures. Tahira's treats and treasures are for treasures for your mind, body, and soul. It needs something else. You got to go, you know who you are, what you're doing, who you're selling it to. You got to go three deep. Need to be consistent. I am thinking about changing site provider. Okay. Okay. Well, make up that decision. If make it up soon so you know, so you can start changing some things around. If not, start changing them up in here. Start changing them up in here. But first things first is take off some of this white at the top because it's a lot of white space. And maybe put the green, or maybe put the navigation bar with that green on it, or maybe put a green band across it, like a green bar across, to separate the white in the bottom where you're going to add your carousel, the main pictures with some information about yourself. That is what you want to put below there. And you need to shorten up the descriptions, not shorten up the description, but shorten up the way you are describing yourself, because some things can be eliminated. I think you have Tahira's treats and treasures quite a few times on this one section, and just take it off. Just put it there one time. Or you could say our, or a natural luck, you know, like you could say something like that, but just don't say, you don't have to say it that many times. Because again, if you want people to catch what you have there, then you want to make sure that you have words that pop and that they see quickly. Body cream sounds nice. What does that look like? Right? Body cream sounds really nice. What does that look like? Do you hand make these soaps? Of course you do. Let's see that. Right? Let's see some swirlage. Let's see, because you got some beautiful swirls in your soap. Let's see that. I can see, I only can see it and I know what it is because I know what kind of soap you made. How are you able to show her website? So you see all of this right here? This is a whole lot of white. You can take some off the top. You can take some off of here. You can make a green band here instead of having a whole green box, just a little band. Or you could put your navigation in the green band. This could be on the side of a main picture. You can have treasures for your mind, body, and soul over here. And then you can have a gorgeous picture here of your products. Right here, you see the pictures cut off. This is all I see. That's it. But I do see that you had some almonds in a jar, and I think that's some shea butter back there. I can see that, but it doesn't show up in this picture. And then you have your values. This part could either be on one of these pages up here, or you can just have it here, but change it where it's not so much words. You have Tahira's treats and treasures twice. See, 1, 2. Take some of that out, and then just create the words that are pop. You can say, we provide our customers with the finest products using natural luxury ingredients, da 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 da. You could say that, but you don't have to say Tahira's treats and treasures. Tahira's treats and treasures. Let's see. I would eliminate that button too. I wouldn't put that there. And this could be another smaller divider. It doesn't have to be that big. And then the products itself needs I think that's all that shows. Is it the 3? Yeah, the 3. And then you have jewelry. And I would change this too because this is too big. But look how pretty this soap stamp is. See this? Beautiful. Love it. Look at the swirls. Such beautiful swirls in there. I could appreciate a good swirl. So it's a little bit of work, but not a lot. It's not a lot. Everything is doable. It's just some wording needs to be changed. Aesthetic wise, you got to get some good aesthetic photos of the type of product that you have. Like the body cream, it should be on a body. It should be open. It should be maybe somebody touching it, scooping it out, something like that. She pulls the site on her end. Yes. You have to go to products to the rest of the page. Put that at the top of the banner. I love your soap. It's pretty, right? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. And that soap stamp's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So let's go to we are going to have to go to the drawing board as to who you sell to, who's your target market, who's your customer. You're going to have to go to your branding, and I want you to do that this weekend if you can. Go start doing your branding, your brand story, and just start writing out who you're selling to. What is the look? What is the vibe? What do you want people to feel? What do you want people to get when they come to your site, so that you could deliver that when you see it, and it's not just a generic site. Like everybody has a site, and then it most of the times we're doing a generic site because we don't know what to do, right? We're learning and we're growing and we're changing things as we go along, which is fine because that's the way you learn. But just knowing who these people are, how they shop, so that you know how to put your stuff up. You know that, okay, my people usually come for soap. That's the first thing I need to put up, right? And not confuse them with a bunch of other stuff. You don't want to confuse them. You confuse them, you lose them. So you want to make sure that you're speaking to them the way they would shop, the way, the way they would uh talk about your products, the way that they just everything, right? That's what you want to do. I use Mind, Body, and Soul as well. All right, all right, all right, all right. So let's see. Oh, I got to check. Okay, yes, it's pretty. Yes, it is very pretty. You want to speak to your people in the language. You know that your stuff is for body, use more body. You know that your stuff is handmade. Show that it's handmade. Show you creating that soap. So show you pouring that soap. Show you creating that swirl, right? And it could be in stills. They could be in pictures, right? But you could also use the video so that you can use it for content, right? That is gorgeous. First of all, it's not easy to achieve. I mean, if you're a soap maker, it could be, but it's not easy to achieve pretty swirls that doesn't look muddy, that don't look muddy. The colors don't blend and mesh together and make a whole thing of brown, right? So, I mean, you got such, like, it should be vivid. I should be able to see all those colors popping. I should be able to see all the detail of that swirl. I should be able to see you putting a swirl on the top of your soap. I should be able to see all of those things, because all of those things give me the elements of it's handmade. It took time. They really created this with, they have an artistic idea of what they want to do with their soap. This is an artisan bar of soap. This soap took a lot of work. I could see the detail in the soap. So that is what people love to see. You know what I'm saying? Don't skimp on it because you think, okay, I make soap, this is what I do, da 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 da. No, people are looking at those beautiful elements that you overlook, because that's what attracts them, right? So you want to make sure that you are showing that, and that people know that there is a piece. This is artwork. This is not just soap. This is art, right? I need people to know. I really sat there, and it's not something that everybody can do, right? So I need to show. You don't have to show a process. You could just show the idea, give somebody a glimpse of what's going on, and show that amazing stuff, right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me try from here. Have an amazing, safe weekend. See you, Nene. I love that you confuse them, you lose them. You do. Had to be a goofer. I'm back. Hey. Hey. Yes, facts. Stop hiding the product. Show them. Yep. 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 Listening. Yes. You making it, show it. There's a process. The thing about being handmade, and this is for everybody in here, the thing about being handmade is, and this is what I want you to appreciate about what you do, right? There's experience that goes with this. There's trial and error that goes with this. There is a level of expertise that goes with this. There is craftsmanship that goes with this. And a lot of you just think, oh, it's just this. No, it is not just that. You are creating something from scratch, or you're creating something, period. The creating of the thing itself is amazing, period, right? Show that you are making these things. You have such amazing products. You're not showing the process. Show it. Show that it took time for you to make it. Show why when somebody comes up to you and say, oh, your bar soap is $10. I could go to Walmart and get it for $2. Show why they're paying $10. If you don't show it and you just showing it as just another slab of soap, that's how they're going to see it. But if you're showing your soap and you're saying, this is artistic, this is a piece of art right here, this is what goes into that, People see that, then they can understand the price tag, right? They don't understand the price tag when you just showing it as just a regular thing. If I'm just giving it to you as just a regular thing, then I'm gonna say it just needs a regular price, right? So show that it means something. Show that it took time for it to be made. Period. I don't even care if it's body butter. I don't care if you're melting body butter down and you are, cooling it off and doing all the things that you do to make body butter. I don't even care if it's that. I don't care if it's measuring. It is a process for it to be done. And it's a process that's done with smaller batches and not done on a manufacturing grand scale. And that is why your price is your price. And that is why you can call, you can say, this is what I want my price to be, because it is the work that you're creating. Right? Yes, yes, and yes. You're an artist. Show your art. That's right. That's right. That's right. You have to show it. You have such beautiful work. Show it, you guys. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you mix and wax. I don't care if you're mixing wax. Show it. I don't care if you measuring the wax and your temperature, you just testing the temperature. I don't care what you're doing. All of that is a part of your creation. Your creation process. People are going to treat it like you treat it. If you don't treat it like this is amazing, they're not going to see it as amazing. Right? And if you see it as amazing, then show them why it's amazing. Because maybe they don't see it yet, but you will. Maybe you don't understand the quality of my product, but when you try it, you will. Right? So, oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show everything. Everything is the process. I don't care if you making labels. Show it. You made your labels. A bigger company didn't make their labels. They hired somebody to do it. They did this, they did that, and that's how they got their labels. Show you making your label. Show the creation. Show the process. Show you working through it. Show the glow up. Show all of those things. Show all of the elements that creates the brand that is you. Yes, and no one creates the way you do, period. You are amazing. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So are you guys. I want you guys to, everybody in here, everybody in this room is blessed with the gift. We all have something. And everything that we have, even though it may be similar to somebody else's, is still not the same. Nobody has what you have. You have the only thing that you have is the only thing that exists, because without you, that thing will never exist, right? Because it's got to come from you. And if you do not show it, and if you do not show up, then the other people can't see it. And if you're not grateful and thankful and showing that there is a process to what you got, then nobody is going to appreciate it. Nobody's going to appreciate it. So it is your job to show up as you every single time. It is your job to show up and show what you have. And yes, this is, somebody else may make soap, but this is how I make mine. Somebody else may make body butter, but this is how I make mine. And somebody may say, well, we have the same ingredients, we have the same jars, we have the same look. Yeah, but you don't make yours like me. Because when I'm making mine, I make sure that I'm playing positive music. I'm affirming this, and I'm praying over your product while I'm making it. So when you get my product, when you feel amazing, you know that your product was prayed over and loved on. And just things like that. That's not what I do, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You can have the same thing, but there's a different reason why. Right? So you guys know that that's what you have, and bring it to the table every single time. Stop sleeping on your gifts. Stop sleeping on your product. Stop sleeping on your skill. Period. You don't have something that somebody else has. So what? That's not for you. That's not, and it may not be for you yet. Maybe there's a process for you to get there. Maybe there's something that you were missing. Maybe there's something that you are going to take what they got and take it even higher than what they did. Who knows what that thing is, right? But you stop looking left and right and look at what you got in front of you and make your thing amazing. Period. Make your thing amazing. Period. There's nobody who's going to make a lotion like me. There's nobody who's going to make a serum like me. There's nobody who's going to make, they're not. They're going to make what they make, and that's going to be that. But I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and that's going to be what I do. So when you sitting there and you're saying, oh, I don't know what to say, I don't know what I want it to look like. Listen, nobody got what you got. You know what it feels like when you have something that nobody else has? You feel like you the ish, right? You feel like oh, I got the exclusive. Nobody got this. That's the kind of experience you want your customers to have all the time. Nothing compares to this product. Nothing. I tried other this, but that's not this. I tried this and that. You know what I'm saying? This is what, remember that when you are creating your content. Remember that, because nobody is going to do what you do. Nobody's going to have what you have. Nobody's going to create from the space that you create. By you looking at somebody else, seeing how they create and seeing how they do things, that's how they do things. But how do you do it? What is your spin on it? What could you give it? Period. Right? And your people, they definitely will come to you. They'll come to you if you're showing them, and then you showing up every single time, and you delivering every single time. They're going to come to you and they're going to stay with you, right? You don't have to do all that extra and imposter syndrome. You don't got to do all of that. You're going to be who you are, period. And you don't have to wait to make that happen, because you are who you are every single day, period. You create who you are. You create your product and everything every single day, or whenever you create your stuff, right? You're doing that. You're in your process. You have a process, the way you do things, right? Your process is your process. You may melt your butters down in a one of those big presso pot things. You may melt your butters down in a double boiler. You may melt your butters down in a microwave, but there may be reasons why you're doing certain things the way you do them. And that's going to make you stand apart from anybody else. Right? So don't be afraid to show the process. That's what I want you to take away from today. I want you to, don't be afraid to show the process. Don't undermine, what's the word? No, don't sell yourself short on the process. Don't sell yourself short on what you think that you have. Swirling something takes skill. I don't care if you're swirling frosting. I don't care if you're swirling sugar scrubs. I don't care if you're swirling soap. I don't care what you're swirling. That takes a skill. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop looking and saying, oh, that might be better because somebody does it differently. No, you got it. You do it, and you work that thing, period. So that's what I want you to take from it. Stop selling yourself short. You got what you got. Your process is your process. And yes, you're going to grow and you're going to expand, and things are going to get better. They're only going to get better from here, because you're only going to learn more, right? So it's going to grow. It's going to be different, but this is where it's at right now. And I am delighted in the now. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the later. But in the now right here, this right here, this is what you need, period. So I want y'all to take that confidence, and I want y'all to take that into your content. I want you to take it into your vision. I want you to take it into what you're doing in your process and everything else, and in your content, and sharing your story and sharing what you have. Take that with you this weekend and create amazing stuff. Stop overlooking. I don't care if you pour in a candle and it's just white. I don't care. You have a process. I have a process. Show it. Period. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm about to wrap up this morning, and we're about to have this amazing weekend. My nose is itching. Let me see. They can't make it like you. We all do things differently. Your difference sets you apart from the rest. Definitely. Yes, it does. Do you know that when you cook, your food tastes different from others? It's the same thing when making products. Your energy that is unique to get you in is what makes it. Yep. There can be 3 vendors with similar things in a space. I learned you attract who is for you. That's right. We are all unique. And if I don't carry something, I kindly refer to the others that may have it. That's right. Or you could say, if you decide that you want to make it, you could say, oh, but I can make it for you, because I can do custom blends, custom things. You can say that if you want to. Or you could say, maybe this, I don't have that, but maybe you could try this, and maybe this will work. Right? Don't X yourself out of the equation too much, but you can still offer it. And like you said, 3 different people selling the same thing. They all have a different vibe. Just because you sell a candle doesn't mean it's the same candle that this person is selling. It doesn't mean that it's the candle that this person is selling. And it could even still be in the same vessel. right? But my story is going to be different. And let me tell you about it. And let me tell you, first of all, let me just give you the whole booth aesthetic, because I'm gonna give you a vibe in my booth anyway. So they may have a regular booth. My booth is gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying? They may have a regular standard booth. My booth is gonna give you the whole vibe of who I am and what my being and my existence of my brand is. That's what's gonna be happening in my booth. You know? So yes, yes, and yes. Finesse the swirl like only you can. That's right. That's right, Nicole. I definitely need to get more diligent about recording when I make. Sometimes I just want to get it done. Well, just take your camera and just set it up and just work. Just work. Don't worry about an edit. Don't worry about anything. Just set your camera up, put it on a tripod. Make sure you could get yourself in motion, or get yourself in a shot, not the full body. It could just be your hands. Get that popping, and then just tape. And then when you finish, stop and edit down what you need afterwards. Yes, I love the zest. I'm sending y'all out on Friday. I'm sending y'all amped up Friday. Amped up Friday. That's what Friday should be. Amped up Friday. That's what I think I'm gonna call it. Amped up Friday. Yes. Show it. Tell them, Nikki. Yes. Work that thing. Yes, Yolanda. Show it. Tell them, Nikki. Yes. Skinny dips. That is always my icebreaker. LOL. We attract who we are. That's right. Candles aren't a part of my ministry yet. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Yes, Miss Nikki. Hey, Trina. I came in late, but wow, you are on here preaching. Sometimes I get a word. Tanya says, yes, it starts with the booth vibe. I'm telling you. And then we had Yvonne who was teaching everybody. First of all, I got to do an event because my booth that she created for me is, I need my booth. It's crazy. So I cannot wait to do an event so I could have my booth all set up and jazzed up the way she set it up. We actually have a class in the Honor Society where it shows you how to create your booth aesthetic to make you stand apart from other vendors. I'm telling you, it's a whole vibe. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, Kara. Yes, Kara. It's a whole vibe. So I cannot wait to get my little booth and get going. So Friday is going to be dubbed Amped Up Friday. So I can get y'all amped up for the weekend and get y'all through that to the Monday. So then when Monday we come up, we recharge, get ready, and plan out for the week. I'm definitely going to watch this video again. Going to watch that video on booth setup. Yes, yes, yes. Kendra said, Nikki be on here preaching like Steve Harvey. Listen. So I don't even know. Sometimes it just comes out. Sometimes I come on thinking I'm going to be talking. I don't think I'm going to ever talk soft, but I'm always loud. But sometimes it just be coming. And I'm like, whoa. But today was one of those days. So everybody, I'm wrapping this up. I want you to be excited about your business. Like I said, only you got the thing that you got. And I don't care if a million other people have it. You are the only one that has it. And make sure that you show it and stop selling yourself short on your process. Stop saying that this is just. No, it's not just. It's something that you created. So it's not just another wax melt. It's not just another candle. It's not just another slice of soap. No, honey. That's what I'm trying to figure out, how to set up my booth. I have one in October. We have a class in the Honor Society, Jamie, so take advantage of it. It's Yvonne from the Snob Love Bar. She taught how to set up your booth. Everything that you need is in there. She gave us a whole aesthetic, a whole vibe. Like, when I say it's like a shopping boutique in your booth, it's kind of like what she gave. Is what she gave. And usually April is on here, and April will tell you where to find all the things that you need. She found the inflatable cool tubs so that you can, if your products melt, you can put them in these cool floaty bar things, and it can stay cool and not put ice in there. The acrylic trays, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So I want you guys to be amped up. I know she has some stuff going on right now, so she's not available to us, but hopefully we could get a part 2 when she does come back to making and stuff like that. So probably we can get her for another a part 2, and that would be dope. I saw a boombox cooler. Well, summer's almost over, but you could get it for next year, especially if it's going to go on sale, Yazzie Faye. Well, for outdoors, but especially if it's going to go on sale. And that's still it's still cool as a vibe on your table, or on, you know, in front of the table, or in the space itself. That would still be a cool vibe. So you guys, I'm about to take forever with this goodbye. So you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope that you have a productive weekend, and I hope there was something in here that has helped you, and that you can apply, and you do that this weekend. If not, do it on Monday, whenever you can. And hope y'all have, if you selling stuff this weekend, I hope that you guys have plenty sales. Plenty sales this weekend. So join the Honor Society. If you're not a part of the Honor Society, go check out all the videos there. Let me know if there's any videos that are not playing in the Honor Society for you. Then that was something that I did on my part, and I'd have to fix it. But that's it, you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you. You are definitely appreciated. Enjoy y'all weekend. Yes. Joining the Honor Society now. New to candle making, but hopefully this helps me. Yes. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome. And I want to do a Monday check-in, and I want to make sure that you guys applied things, and how you doing. And I just want to check in and make sure you guys are okay. So with that being said, I'm really out this time. See you guys.